Everyone's drowning in business advice right now, and that's why nobody's taking action. There's way too many options out there and not enough clarity. Let me show you what I did to cut through all the noise and get crystal clear on what I needed to do to make $3,000 in just 1 week with little to no money upfront. With 3 simple prompts, you're going to gain clarity and conviction so you can focus 100% on execution. These are the prompts I share inside my community, and if you're thinking, I don't know what to sell, the first prompt will figure that out for you using the skills that you currently have. Today, I'm going to share with you every single prompt live on screen, and I will even give you a bonus prompt at the end. That way you can cut your plan in half, keeping only the revenue generating actions. This strategy will force you to stick with just one path so that we can start selling this week. Stop strategizing on how you're going to make $1 million this year and start focusing on how you're going to make your first $1,000. Once you have your first paying customer, everything changes because you now have momentum. Right now, you and I are going to do a $1,000 money sprint. It's going to take you from overthinking to getting your first paying client as fast as possible. But first things first, we need to get Claude open. It doesn't matter if you use the web browser, the app, Claude Cowork, or Claude Code. Whichever version has the most context of you, your skills, your goals, your current business, if you have one, that's the platform you're going to want to use. More context equals way more accurate and better results. For me, I've been using the Claude app the most. It has the most context about me, so that's what I'm going to be using today. What I would recommend is making sure that you have the best version on. Right now, it's Opus 4.7. Sana is going to be the most efficient for your token usage, and then Haiku is more for agents and stuff. But I would recommend using whatever the best possible model is so that way you get the most context, the best possible answer for your solution here. So let's go ahead and put in the very first prompt. Give me 2 ways I could make my first $1,000 in the next 30 days. Both must use skills I already have and not require an audience. Now, I currently have an audience, but I'm assuming most of you don't have an audience, so that's why I would use not an audience. But again, make this as accurate as possible to you. If you do have a business or if you do have an audience, give that context to this prompt. Each must be sellable within 48 hours. Ask me clarifying questions until you are 95% confident in your recommendation. That last sentence there is very, very important. Make sure you always prompt. Make sure you ask clarifying questions to get 95% confidence. Otherwise, it's going to assume and guess and go on its own tangent instead of having realistic context and guidelines about you and your business. Now, while it's thinking, keep in mind, you can change the amount of money. It doesn't have to be $1,000 in 30 days, or maybe it's $1,000 this week. Maybe it's $1,000 within 48 hours. You can change the timelines, the amount, the business model. It doesn't matter what you choose. Just make sure it's very crystal clear and specific. That's the main thing, is being specific as possible. But honestly, if you've never made money online, I would just keep it as simple as possible. Keep it at $1,000 in the next 30 days. I keep it at 2 options instead of multiple options because I just want to have it clear. A/B split test. Which of these 2 options do I like better? So let's jump in and answer these questions. Which of your skills feel most sellable to you right now? AI workflow with Claude, content, video production and editing, marketing copy plus email, research, audit, and work. Generally, I would say content and video production, but knowing what I know now, I'm definitely going to stick with the AI workflow setup because a lot of these are going to be outsourced by AI in the next couple years. So that's what a lot of businesses are leaning towards. That's where they're willing to put their money. Next, who do you actually have warm access to? People you could DM or email today and they'd reply. Other creators and YouTubers, small local businesses, past clients or coworkers, school, community members, or honestly, almost no warm up. I'm going to say past clients and my own current community. Yeah, those would probably be the best ones I could DM right now and that they would reply. How much hands-on time can you actually put in over the next 30 days? Be realistic with your timelines here. Don't say that you have 30 hours plus that you can work a week when you're only realistically able to put in 1 or 2. Especially if you work a full-time job. Let's just say you only have light evenings and weekends. You can work maybe 5 to 10 hours a week just to make this as realistic as possible for most people. All right, it looks like it has a few more clarifying questions here. What price point feels realistic for one sale to your warm circle? I'm just going to say mixed. Some people can afford high tickets, some people can't. So I'd like to offer both, a variety, but whatever works best for you, that's what I would stick with. Do people in your warm circle already know about you, AI, Claude Cowork? Some have and some haven't. Have you actually built a paid AI workflow or automation for someone else before? Yes, I've been paid for a client AI automation and work before. All right, and it's going to do some more thinking. Your past paid AI automation clients, what type of buyers were they? Were they content creators? Were they small businesses? A mix of both, or hard to characterize? I'm going to say it was a mix of both. I get a lot of content creators, but also get a few small businesses that pop in that don't create content, but they want to set up automations for their business. So mix it both. Of those past projects, is there one type of build you've done more than once? Same playbook, different client. I want to say roughly, because I build a template before I actually offer and sell it out, and then people come back to me asking for specific changes. So it's not a smooth, repeatable process yet, but yeah, I'm going to say roughly. How active is your school community right now? People who would actually see a post from you this week. I'm going to say 10 to 50 active members. Not a lot of people engage in the community. Most people just jump in, get what they're looking for, ask a few questions, and then they bail for a few weeks to a few months. So yeah. All right, and he gave me two options here. The first play is Claude Code Setup and Workflow Sprint to sell to my warm circle. Productize the build you've already done more than once. Pick one playbook you could rebuild from memory and turn it into a fixed scope offer. Something like, I'll set up your Claude Code plus your top 3 workflows in 1 week for $400 flat. Fixed price, fixed scope, 1 week delivery, no discovery calls, no proposals. Not terrible. It's not high ticket, but it's a reasonable price that I could churn and burn really quickly. But let's take a look at the other option. A paid school workshop. Build your first Claude Code workflow live. A 90-minute live workshop inside your school, $50 to $75 a seat, capped at 20 people. You walk through building one specific useful workflow live. Something tangible like an SEO brief generator or a content repurposing automation. Attendees leave with a working thing, not just notes. Record it, sell the replay after. Ooh. Both of those are really good options. The first one obviously is going to get me a lot more revenue right away fast, but the second one is a lot more scalable because after every live workshop, then I have an asset that I could sell down the road without having to redo it over and over versus the first option, which is I would have to build each of those workflows and set up Claude Cowork every single time for somebody. If you're somebody who needs money right now, I would probably go with the short-term guaranteed quick buck versus the long-term play. For me, I'm going to stick with play 2 because I think that's something that I could do long-term. I don't think I'm going to make as much money as fast, but I can definitely scale it in the long run, and I think that'd be way more valuable than the first option, even though the first option is something I could probably do in the front end and have the 90-minute live workshop as something in the back end. So yeah, but for now, let's just focus on one play. For me, I'm going to stick with play 2. It's got a few more clarifying questions for me. Which workflow do you want to build live? This is the hook. Pick the one that makes someone in your community say, I need that. SEO brief generator, content repurposing, YouTube title and thumbnail ideation engine, cold outreach and sponsor email generator, custom research agent, or I have a different one in mind. In my opinion, there's a lot of content repurposing and SEO brief generators out there. They're still very valuable, but I think what would do best right now is cold outreach. A lot of people just struggle to get traffic. So instead of waiting for traffic to come to you, you could be the traffic source. So I'm going to say cold outreach. Price per seat, $50, $75, $97, or free for school members, $50 for non-members. We're here to make money, right? So let's just say $50. When can you run it? Sooner is more urgency, but you need time to prep. Today's Thursday the 30th, so I could do it within the next few days, May 2nd and 3rd, Saturday and Sunday, or next weekend. Honestly, I would rather have everything set up and ready to go and then do a few practice runs. A lot of people just build something and then you find out later that when you do a presentation that you've made a lot of mistakes. So I want to have minimal mistakes, so I'm going to say next weekend, 9 days from now. Cool. Now it's going to give me an announcement post for school plus a DM script for my top 10 to 15 active members. And look at that. It's got me a direct school announcement post, a DM, hey name, quick one. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm running a small live workshop on May 9th where we build Claude Code handles and sponsorships. Very cool. Follow-up nudge. Hey, quick update on May 9th. There's a sponsor outreach workshop. Cool. That was the first prompt. That is just the game plan. That is to give us clarity. Now let's take it another step deeper. And to do that, we're going to use prompt number 2. Who is the single most successful person I should learn from to make this happen? Please limit this to one person. This is essentially going to find me a coach that I can look up to and just kind of follow along. That way I can avoid their mistakes and have a clear-cut action plan on top of what Claude has already provided me. This is important not only for proof of concept, but so you can see what's actually worked for them so you can replicate it and avoid any mistakes that they might have made. One person for this specific play, a paid live workshop sold to a small, warm community, Jay Klaus. He runs Creator Science and has been the clearest operator I'd point to on how to monetize a small, engaged audience without needing scale. His whole model is built on the exact constraint you have, a community-sized audience, premium-ish pricing, live cohort-style delivery, and trust as the conversion engine, not reach. Pretty good stuff. I've heard of Jay before, but I've never actually actually in depth looked into what he's been doing. So yeah, this is very useful. His Creator HQ and past cohort launches are the template for what you are doing on May 9th. Look at how he writes pre-launch posts to his community, how he uses scarcity, real ones, not fake ones, how he frames the transformation, not the curriculum, and how he sequences DMs, public post, follow-up nudges. That's the exact playbook you need this week. So far, we have clarity on who we can help and what problem that we're going to solve. And second, we have a step-by-step action plan and essentially a mentor that we can replicate and follow along what they've done so we can do the same thing. If you're finding this valuable at all, you should hit that like button and subscribe if you're looking to make life easier using AI. All right, now it's time for prompt number 3. Pretend you are the person you recommended. Create a 20-day plan that needs less than $1,000 upfront that will get me to my first paying customer as fast as possible. Customer acquisition must start on day 1. Notice how I put 20 days instead of 30 days? That's because most action plans don't actually have you execute on revenue generating activities until near the end. Our goal here is to make you as much money as fast as possible. So that's why we're going to cut 10 days off and just get straight to the good stuff. Quick tidbit. Anytime you use AI to create a custom plan, they're usually thorough, but they don't give you a realistic strategy. On top of that, customer acquisition usually comes in way too late. That's why we cut it from 30 days to 20 days. And prompting in this order gives us a strategy, gives us a coach to follow, and allows us to execute today. Keep in mind, most people quit because they never get their first customer. We're just trying to make money fast. We're not trying to come up with the biggest, best possible plan to make the best possible product. We just need to make money fast. We can optimize and refine later, but right now is about getting money with speed. All right, it's giving me a plan right here. It's Jay here. Let's cut right through it. Before I give you the plan, one thing I want to be honest with you about, I've watched a lot of creators in your spot, small engaged community, real skills, light hours, try to launch something, spend 19 to 20 days building. That's the trap. The plan below, front loads selling and back loads building on purpose. You will feel uncomfortable on day 1 because you're selling something that isn't fully built. Good. That discomfort is the whole point. It's what forces the offer to be clear and the price to be real. Let's take a look at this plan here. Look at that. Day 1, customer acquisition day. Not setup day, not design the curriculum day. You send the DMs today. Day 1. I like that. Pick your 15 most engaged school community members and 10 warmest past clients and coworkers. That's your list of 25 for today. The key is personalizing the opening line for each. This takes 60 to 90 minutes if you do it right. I couldn't agree with that anymore. I get pitches every single day in my inbox about people who can help me grow on YouTube or help me scale to $30,000 to $50,000 a month. But the problem is, majority of those emails are clearly written by AI, and they've clearly been mass sent out to hundreds, if not thousands, of other clients, creators, or whatever black market list they got their emails from. Don't just pitch everyone. Make sure you're specifically pitching people that can afford your service, and also do some research on them before you actually reach out to them, so that way your message is personalized, not something broad and generic. Take a few minutes to research who you're actually reaching out to before you actually send them a DM. That will probably be the most valuable thing you can do with your time. Day 4 through 6, this is the public launch. Now you post in school, 5 of 20 seats are already taking. It's honest and it creates more urgency and scarcity. That's why we DM first. It makes it real. Let's keep going here. Day 7 through 10, this is where you build the workshop, and this is where most people would have already started. But you're starting here on day 7 because now you know who's coming, what niches they're in, and what they actually want help with. This is a shift in mindset. A lot of people think that if you build, that they will come, but it's better to see what people want, what problems that they have, and then sell them the solution that you know you can create for them. Days 11 through 13, the expansion play. Now that you've got 8 to 12 seats sold, now it's time to open it up wider and email your list. Now, obviously, I have an email list, but if you don't, yours would be a different play here, but it's just going to give me personalized feedback on what I should be doing step by step for each day. And that's why this is so powerful, because it's a clear path on what you should be doing, so that way you're not focusing on the wrong things. You're focusing only on actionable steps that will generate you revenue right now. Let's skip down to the budget here. Budget under $1,000, almost certainly under $200. So right now it's saying that it will likely cost Stripe fees, which they take a 3% transaction fee. That's totally fair. Riverside or Zoom for workshop, which I already have. So Zoom is free. You can use Notion or Google Docs for the material. Again, both of those are free. And if you want to spend money on Loom for personalized messaging, you definitely can. Loom, you can actually use for free for the first 25 messages. So technically you could use that one for free as well, but you can only cap at 25 videos at 5 minutes a pop each. So technically with this plan, I could do this all for free, aside from the transaction fees. Now again, I took this from a 30-day plan to a 20-day plan. If you struggle with procrastination, you lose interest fast, you're just busy, or maybe even you work a full-time job, this is where prompt number 4 is going to really come in because we're going to cut the whole thing in half even more so and get right to the good stuff. Ask me 3 yes or no questions to identify what will stop me this week. Then cut the plan in half and keep only what directly leads to money. Make sure that you're answering all these questions honestly, and keep in mind, this is a numbers game. Marketing is a numbers game. Don't get discouraged after 1, 2, maybe even your first 10 no's, because you will eventually hit your first yes. And once you do, that's information that you can use to see what you need to change. Maybe it's your pitch, maybe it's your offer, maybe it's your outreach method, but more information, the better. And that's why you need to do as many as you can, as many reps as possible, but don't just go mass like a lot of people are doing with AI. First, build the valuable personalized messaging. That way you know what actually converts. Then you can transfer that to something more mass sent out that's still personalized. That way you have an edge on your competitors. Will you actually send 10 personalized DMs before you go to bed tonight? It only takes an hour? Yeah, I could definitely do that. If 3 people say yes in the next 48 hours, are you 100% ready to take their $50? Stripe link, live, payment flow ready. So right now I use School. You can actually build your own individual classrooms that cost money to jump into, and you could give people access of that classroom for the live link without having to set up Stripe. But I do have Stripe set up already, so yeah, I'm gonna hit yes on that one as well. Number 3, are you secretly planning to spend hours this week preparing the workshop content before you've sold a single seat? Honestly, yeah. I probably am. So I'm going to say yes on that one as well. 2 yeses and 1 honest yes. The third one is what's going to stop you. Not the DMs, not the payment flow, the prep trap. Tell yourself you're getting ready and 3 days will disappear. Here's the cut plan. Half the days, only the parts that move money. Day 1 through 2, sell in the DMs. Tonight. Don't wait till tomorrow. Start tonight. Day 3 through 4, public. This is where you actually post on School. Day 5 through 7. This is the only time you will actually start to build out your demo. It doesn't need to be polished. It just needs to work. Day through 9, this is where I can do my last push, email my list, and just kind of get the sense of urgency rolling for the time being. And finally, day 10, this is where we deliver, run the workshop, send the recording to everyone within 24 hours. If you send out DMs and you get silence, that's not a bad thing. Sometimes people are just busy, and sometimes they're planning out their budget to see if this is something they can afford or if this is something that would actually help them out. Most people waste a lot of time. They're out there planning, and you're not. You're DMing people and taking action every single day. But I am curious, if you've struggled to make any money online using AI, not using AI, what is it you struggle with? Is it clarity, procrastination, traffic, conversions? Comment down below. I'd love to help you out, but I won't know what I can help you with if you don't engage. Whatever path you choose, don't get caught up in finding the best possible tool or the best software for this specific thing. Focus on the problem. I still find myself doing this, and I've generated over $500,000 in revenue online. Cold outreach is going to be your best short-term winner, but building an audience, that's going to be your best long-term bet. If you have an audience or want to build one, check out this video right here where I show you how you can streamline your content creation using AI. Remember, building an audience is a marathon, not a sprint, but this video will show you how to make it 10 times easier.